My puppies are fast eaters, so the puppy tornado is really helpful for slowing them down, but also engaging their mind and makes them work for their food. So this is actually a multi-tier gadget that allows you to put pieces of their dog food in both sides, and there's 4 containers on each level, so that then you can swap those out, and you've got 3 different levels with 4 containers in each. I'm able to put their food inside of it, and you can put either a lot if you're just training and you're trying to play as a puzzle, or you can put their entire breakfast or dinner inside of this, and then you're gonna set it down on the ground flat like this, and they have to figure out how to open it. Now, my little dog usually goes for the top layer first. She's only a couple weeks old. The other is 5 weeks older. She usually goes for the bottom layer, and they will try to move these around with their nose. At first, you're probably going to you're going to have to try to help them a little bit because they're not going to quite get it. But once they get the hang of it, they're going to be really fast about it. Now, one of the downsides is that it does not stay flat on the ground. It does move around very easily. It does have little grips on the bottom, but it's not going to be enough to actually keep it in place. So if you were doing this with more than one dog and you need more than one set of hands, you may have to do one at a time because it definitely moves very easily. And occasionally they flip it over as well. The little baby has definitely flipped it over on me before. But this is a really nice way to kind of get them to do something interesting during mealtime so that you do not have to slow them down or have to take their food away, but it also allows you to help them learn and to grow a little bit more. I do have to clean it each and every time because it is a slobbery mess at the end and their food leaves crumbs all over. So I use a water wipe to just wipe down all the containers on the inside. And it comes in different colors so you can pick whichever works best for you and your pet. I really love the pink version, but I'm holding up the yellow and blue version so you can see the different layers. Now, when I clean this, I am, again, using just a water wipe on this. And then I'm just going to go every other layer with this. So it's twisted like this and it can get that airflow in there. So it's got the gap between. You can kind of see how it shows up here. Now at the end, you do want to make sure you're helping your puppy to check to make sure everything is completed. Sometimes they'll fixate on one layer and not realize there's more in the rest. Sometimes they will miss little pieces. So I've actually been filling it up with their entire breakfast and they'll miss like a piece here or there. And we have to go back and look at those layers as well. So this is a really easy way for you to feed your puppy to kind of slow them down and help them to be a little bit smarter about what they're doing. And there are different versions of puzzle toys you can be getting. This is a really great one. It is very lightweight. So again, it does flip over easily if they're too aggressive about it, but they're very easy to clean. They're very compact, so you can store them if you're traveling, if you're going to a hotel on vacation or something, very easy for you to pack away. They're pretty sturdy. It's strong plastic. This is not flimsy by any means, but it is plastic, so it's lighter weight. And then, of course, we've got the different layers that you can pick as well. They do have bones that you can put inside of this, like little coverings shaped like the bones, so that once your dog gets really good at it, then you have to learn how to take out the bones to then get it to churn. So they're up high, they're on kind of like a tiered level, so one end is higher and one is lower. You put it in, they have to actively get it out because they cannot turn it to get to the other levels unless they remove it. So it covers up the food, but also it prevents them from turning more. So the better they get at it, the more you can include in it so that it's easier for them to grab it. They're sitting right at my feet and they know I have their food bowl. So if you heard those little noises, that was them begging for the food they don't get for another few hours. This one though, I definitely love this. I went back and got a second one. This is the second one I got. I got the pink one first. And it is definitely a great tool, a great resource, very easy to take care of, very easy to maintain. You can see how it's just attached right there by that center piece. Very simple for you to clean and take care of, but also to challenge your puppy as well. Follow along for more reviewed items on how you can be raising your puppies and your dogs from somebody who is raising 2 brand new puppies, who just lost her 2 senior dogs and has been doing this for a really long time. We would love to know what you guys have questions on in terms of what works best for your puppies or your dogs. We've got all sorts of products and things that we are using, and I would love to review new things for you. So let me know, what are your struggles? What are your fears? What are your frustrations as you are jumping into the world of taking care of your puppy or dog? I will happily get those questions answered for you as we go, but this one is definitely 5-star review for me.